Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Fallout 4. As you can see, we're back on the roof of the Corvega assembly plant, ready to make our entrance and clear out all the raiders that are in here. Now, like I said, I did want to come in through the trapdoor, and we did. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the trapdoor is the best entrance, but it's a pretty decent one. And it's more so that it just starts us up top here than anything else. Now, as you can see, because the lights are following us, we are being alerted, because unless you have a silence gun, which to be fair, I could have put a silencer on my 10mm. You don't need as high a gun level or gun nut perk as yeah, see, they're down there. Oof, we'll knock these out. Two. Oh, it looks like we got one. I mean, you are, but there's clearly still significantly more of them to deal with. But they may or may not actually bother to find us.
Where'd that little fucker go?
Yeah, see. Okay, so we're still going to be looting a bit in here because I emptied out my inventory in between parts, obviously. But there are a few items
Shall we seek cover, sir? I'm feeling rather exposed.
that I'm definitely not going to be looting because it would take, because they're more or less what takes so long.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
Hello! Fancy a bit of fisticuff, do we? Gotta reload out. Find it, asshole.
I don't.
Aw, man, come back. I was having fun.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil.
I mean, I really don't. I could just switch guns. I mean, I got a few of them. I can pick them up off your body so I don't have to reload, which I do believe is a mechanic in some game. I mean, to be fair, you could do that in this game as well, just never reload. That would be an interesting, like, challenge run to do. Can you beat the entire game without reloading? Because it would force you to use a lot more of the guns, and that there'd be no point in picking up ammo, obviously. Things like missile launchers and Fatmans, you would have like a single shot of them, because that's all they hold. Okay, so this,
Only a fucking coward hides.
you know what? I'll go out all the entrances just so that you can see. I want to say this is the front door or above the front door. Yeah, because there's where the turret.
How much you gotta let the killer fucking pay for that?
Wasted.
I was just getting warmed up.
So because we went outside, all the guys that were alerted to our presence also came outside. Now it still says danger, but that should be because of the people that are inside. So we're just going to head back up and go back through the door. But whenever we come to an entrance, I'll go out it just to show you which one of the many, many entryways into this place it connects to.
Scared, huh? Should be.
Should I be? I've already killed so many.
Hell yeah.
of you.
What's all this then?
Need some cover fire over here.
get it? No. There we go.
Picking up hostile life signs. Well, that about
Got him.
takes care of that.
Yeah, thankfully this place is fairly sectioned off, and it's very rare that anybody from one section will actually bother to go into the other one. So this should be over near the ramp up to the roof. Yeah, the ramp's right there.
I'll find you eventually.
And as you can see, if you're not worried about people following, or if you're not worried about close quarters, you can get their attention, or you can get the attention of enemies and then just exit through a door. And there's always the chance that the game will just spawn them outside with you, even though they very clearly weren't behind you when you exited. Now there is definitely a few turrets in this place. I don't know exactly how many. When we come to the boss, he has like 2 or 3 at the very least with him.
Oh man, come back! I was having fun.
What is my weight at? 212. Not bad. Not bad considering. Okay, so like these coolant caps, I'm not going to pick these up. Because while they don't weigh very much, as you can see, there's a bunch of them on there. There's a bunch of them on this table. And there is another section to this place with more conveyor belts, and they're just littered with coolant caps. Like that seems to be the only thing this factory has ever made, is just coolant caps. Like there's so fucking many of them. It's ridiculous. What's that for now? As you can see, I am using the little bit faster way to loot. If you're going to take everything, just hit X twice. It's significantly faster. I do like that they let you look in their inventory and loot like that, but for somebody like me, it's really a wasted feature. Because it's very rare that I'll actually like... Codsworth, did you open that door? I don't know if I hope so or I don't, because I don't know why you would open it unless you were going through it, but at the same time, if you didn't, then who did? Okay, we got a security gate that requires the Corvega storage key that we do not have. Oh, that's why I could. Now, Gristle's terminal. That's got to weigh a lot. Alright, let's check out Gristle's terminal. Caravan. Took down another caravan today. Hell yeah, that makes 3 in 1 month. To top it off, Freddy came by with the good news that another caravan is headed our way. Says he spotted some guards, but it's mostly civilians. They even got an old broad dressed like a fortune teller and some joker in a cowboy hat. Gonna ask Jared for more men to take this caravan down. That fucking hat is mine. So yeah, these guys were obviously the ones that went after, that we were killing outside the history museum as well. And then, yeah. No database network connection. No, we don't. Oh, we do have the... Where the fuck did we get the Corvega storage key from? Huh. Yeah, I really don't know.
That's it.
Weapons, including a pipe rifle that doesn't make sense to be in any place that was... Well, I mean, we got the key from somewhere. I guess that doesn't mean that we're the first ones to be in here since the bombs drop, but okay, there, did there. Alright. More to unlock. The game is really insisting too that like I pick a perk. I after I got rid of all of my stuff, I did a little bit of modifying to the farm and sanctuary. Planted another mute fruit tree. I moved the melons and gourds outside and planted another carrot and some more razor grain.
Nice.
Um, and I saw the prompt there to pick a new perk pop up so much. Okay, let's see. What are we at? 285. Oof, we're getting full. I think we might loot our dead bodies here and then quickly pop back to empty our pockets. I did also go through all of my yeah, see, like I said, look at all the this isn't even torque rod end, tube flanges. Yeah, like all this shit on the conveyor belts can stay here for now. That'll be like a separate trip for me after we're done recording, because like I said, huge amount of it, way too much to like we're already gonna have to make a couple trips just for what I'm already picking up. Now, to be fair, I don't have to pick up any of it. I could have just left it all here and went through and then came back after I was done recording, but as you've seen, the bodies like to disappear on me quite a bit, so now granted, that doesn't really give me an excuse to be looting the rest of this crap, but you know, you guys wanted, at least enough of you wanted building episodes in, so gotta make sure that I get enough stuff to record those episodes. All right. Let's see here. Clear this. Include the other side. I think we can get like up on there, but there's nothing to it. So let's check our inventory. Yeah, 319 out of 320. So we're literally pretty much as close as we can get to being overburdened. So we'll pop out here. Been watching some Elden Ring videos. Blue Lizard Jellos started his Everything Possible series in it, so I've been watching that. Also started just his blind playthrough of it. It doesn't seem too different from Dark Souls in that. I mean, I do plan on at some point getting in playing it. In fact, it was I got 9. It was actually on sale and I almost bought it, but with the other stuff I have to play through in that, because like I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 2, which I got for free fucking forever ago with gold. So I've been playing that, and I got a couple of puzzle games and that. I actually got one puzzle game, Sinker 2, I think it was called, that I bought, downloaded, played, and uninstalled all in the same day, all within like a couple hours. It was still a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was like that's because like I'm not saying it's because it was bad or anything. It was just a really short puzzle game. It had a very simple mechanic. Probably the worst part about it, if I'm being honest, was it didn't really feel like it was made for consoles. It definitely felt like it was maybe like a phone game or something. Because there was one puzzle in particular gave me that impression. You know what? Let's just head in through the front door. Why not? because now, granted, I did figure it out eventually, but there was a way that I was trying to do the puzzle. And Sinker, if you don't know, which you very well might not, it's a puzzle game where you have hooks and you have little circles and squares. And the hooks are set, attached. Damn it. I tried to fucking. I saw it, but then I couldn't get my cursor. It didn't move quite as much as I needed it to. But yeah, they have a set path that you can reel them in. And once you reel them in, you can't reel them back unless you have another hook that you can attach to it going the other direction. But you need to fill in all the holes with all of the pucks. I think they're called pucks for some reason. And yeah, the mechanics of the game are fairly simple. That's the goal, the end goal of the game is to get all of the holes filled in with the pucks. And yeah, there was one, like, they do get somewhat more complicated things later. Like, they do get teleporters and such where, like, as it's moving, if you pull it through there, it'll get teleported and then continue moving that direction afterwards.
Jet will make you jittery. Guess they were right.
Codsworth, you fucker. So yeah, this place is full of holes when you come in through the front. And these guys will protect you. But yeah, when you get to the teleporting sections, right, they get numbered. And if you go through, like, let's say teleporter 1, and there's 2 other teleporters marked as 1, it will actually duplicate the puck. And you'll get a separate puck come out of each of the other teleporters. And there was one where I was trying to send it through a teleporter, and then there was I don't even know what to call it, little pads where if the puck hit them, they would send them in a certain direction. So there was one that I was trying to do where I was trying to send the puck through, it would go through, it would hit a thing that would alter its direction, send it back through the teleporter, right? But because of the way everything was set up, for me to do it the way it was doing it, because I needed to send it through, and then I had 2 pucks, like it would make 2 different pucks, and I needed the one to go back through the teleporter, get duplicated again, and then the second puck from the first duplication, I needed to change the number on the teleporter before it went back through its one. And trying to select a specific, not picking up those, right? Trying to select a specific one quickly was just not really a thing that was very manageable in that. Yeah, because in this room, that was these were the doors I kept closing. But yeah, it was just basically not doable because it was so hard to select stuff like that, or to quickly select stuff like that. Because obviously, if you weren't in a rush, it didn't really matter. You could take, and eventually, I did figure out the proper way to do it, where I didn't have to rely on quickly doing anything. But yeah, I did eventually figure it out. It wasn't too hard of a puzzle game. Archaica that I played before that was light beam puzzles, was significantly harder. It took me multiple days to get through that. Whereas the sinker one, obviously, it took me like a couple hours. Okay, so there's a Protectron, and we can turn it on, and that's where the elevator comes out, by the way, in case you are stupid. We can get this guy turned on, but I don't remember where the teleporter is. And I do believe this should be our boss. But that's fine, because now he's dead.
Caution, sir. Found you.
And as you can see there, we killed the... Oh, fuck. You know what? It was right here. Here's the terminal that I could have used to turn on that guy. Oh, well. Turns! No. Globe, no. Going. Could be going. Nope. Homes? Could be homes.
Got it.
Activate.
Well done. Well done indeed.
And now that he's turned on, he's going to be targeted by the lights, which is fine. But I think that might be all the raiders. But there is still, I do believe, a couple of turrets somewhere. Oh, and we pissed it off. Oh, good God, I didn't realize that there was... Somebody's throwing grenades at us, too.
Pot shots at us, eh?
Not really pot shots when there's that many bullets coming in.
I don't feel pain, you know.
One turret, but I know there's at least one more, which is why, you know, I have so many red dots, but nothing's coming at us. I think we're done.
Don't you die on me.
Okay, so if we do this, there we go. Now we got one more on there. I think that oh, I guess it's got to be that radar. I was gonna say I think that there's another turret underneath me, but I guess not. And then
End of the line.
I think these guys might actually spawn in at this point. Like I don't think that these guys were people we missed. I think once you I don't think that you have to kill, what was his name, Jared, I think. I don't think you have to have killed him, but I think once you like approach up there, we're making your hubcaps. But I think once you approach that location, it spawns those two guys just as like extra protection, I guess. I don't know. But either way, now they's dead. And we can finish looting this place. So where are we at? 253 already. Fuck. I guess looting bodies does do that to you. I'm picking up every fucking knickknack on the ground, but you know. The knickknacks we unfortunately do need. Now I think no, this is Raider scum. Because I think Jared was wearing the... Oh, what is that called? Cage armor or something? I do believe is the name of it. Spike armor. Spike armor, not cage armor. I realize those are... I said that like I was very close, but I that's what I was thinking. Just because the words that came out weren't anywhere close to it doesn't mean that the words in my head weren't. As you can see, not a huge amount of loot. Oh, fucking, now we're overburdened. Well, you know what? I'm just going to pick up whatever I can then. So that I can shove it all into this desk, I guess. And hope that when I come back, it'll still be here. What would be the easiest thing to throw away? Yes. Guns are generally very good. Okay, so Grognak the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do plus 5% damage. Grognak the Barbarian in the bosom of the Corsair Queen. Well, it seems to be a lot to get lost in there. Alright. Let's check out Jared's terminal. Gunfire's finally quieted down. Suppose that means either Lonnie and Gristle wiped up the last of the ghouls, or they're currently serving as someone's meal. But now Lexington is secure, I can finally get to work. I mean, you didn't have it secure, though. Nothing is working. The old woman, she used to just huff some jet, pop some pills, then she'd start babbling, spouting vision after vision, and they all turned out true. The raiders burning the town, killing the parents, stealing the kids, stealing me. I remember the look in her eyes when she saw my fate. Kid, you're gonna be a monster. All true. If I could get that sort of power, that sight, the Commonwealth, the other gangs, no one would have a prayer, but nothing's working. Maybe I need to try upping the dosages. I'm gonna need another bucket. I'm assuming he's throwing up or something? It's not the chems, they're just a trigger for the sight. It's me. I'm the problem. Wish I'd realized it before my arms look like pincushions, but at least it's a new lead. I need subjects. Still no successes, but the rumor of free chems has brought plenty of new recruits. Ranks are nearly back up to where they were before we cleaned out Lexington. Lonnie thinks it's a waste of time, says we need to spend our time building up our defenses, but Lonnie doesn't make the decisions, I do. She does seem to be enjoying her new position, though. Maybe another dose of Psycho will get her visions firing. She's here. Gristle says there's a caravan headed this way. Some joker in a cowboy hat with a laser musket, 3 civilians, and 1 frail old woman dressed like a fortune teller. It's her. I know it's her. I sent Grizzle to collect her. I wonder if she'll recognize me. Of course she will. She saw this coming after all. And then obviously you have your standard spotlight and turret controls there. So yeah, that's why they went after them so hard. They were after Mama Murphy. Because obviously she met Jared there when he was a kid. And he knew all about her visions and was like, man, if I could get a hold of those, if I could do that, that would be great. And I mean, he's not wrong. It would have definitely let him take control of this place, like the Commonwealth, way more or way easier. Loot out this corner. Yeah. Go. Got one more thing to loot, which is just over here. And God, I don't know what the hell's making me sneeze. But yeah, you may have noticed there we got a Corvega safe key. And it's for this safe right here. Which still doesn't have too much in it, unfortunately. Those barrels will give me radiation poisoning, and I don't think there's anything worth it over there. But yeah, that's not quite the entirety of the Corvega assembly plant. Do I have something super heavy on me? I don't think so. I think it's just a bunch of little stuff. But yeah, we're still not done in here. Obviously. God. I just want to make sure that all of this shit that I'm going to be coming back for is in one location. It'll make it so much easier. You would be surprised at the last time I played this game, I think it was. It could have been the time before that. I was in no rush. Not that I'm never in any rush, really, when I'm playing games outside of videos. But I was in such a little rush. There we go. Get myself under 300. Get myself some more space. That every location that I went to, I cleared it out and then I walked back. Well, I didn't walk back to Sanctuary. Because I think, actually, come to think of it, I think it's under endurance. Where is that one? Toughness, lead belly, life giver, alpha boy, rad resistant, foolish soul power. Oh, maybe it's under strength. Pain train, rooted, basher, steady, strong back. Gain plus 25 to carry weight. Except plus 50 to carry weight. Except when over encumbered, you can use action points to run. Not worth it, in all honesty. But when over encumbered, you can fast travel. So the only reason really to get the third rank of this is to get the fourth rank of it. The fifth one is when over encumbered, running costs 50% less action points. So basically, it'll let you do it more. I got all of these, and I freaking cleaned out every location that I came to, and then slowly made my way back because I couldn't fast travel. Obviously until I got the perk where I could fast travel, which just made things so much easier. I doubt that I'm going to go for either of those perks in this playthrough. Just because, obviously, while I am going to clear it out, I'm not going to make you guys, like, sit there and watch me lug all of this shit around around the location, because as you can see, you can get over encumbered very quickly and very early on. And like, imagine if we hadn't went back the first time. Like, we hadn't even got over encumbered yet, but it would have taken like literally one more item and we would have been over encumbered. So imagine doing this entire place over encumbered, because that's how I did it last time I played. Do I regret it? Not at all.
It appears someone is shooting at us.
Yeah, I already killed him. Killed him before you even finished the sentence, because that's how fucking good I am. Alright, where are you, bitch? I heard you. Goodbye. I do actually have a couple more new games that I kind of want to play them. I kind of want to do videos in them, but at the same time I don't. The one I might do a video in, because they're both puzzle games, which is why I'm torn, because like I did do a couple of can we actually get there are a couple canisters that you can pick up similar to that, but I guess it's not those ones. Because obviously I did a couple of rando episodes there, filler episodes with so can I really not pick these up? Oh, I can't pick up the skeletons either. Those have got to weigh a lot, but that's fine. We're almost done, so if I'm over encumbered when we reach the end of this, I'll just end the part and head back. Oh, I think the ghouls are coming through. Yep. Ow. But yeah. As you may have noticed when I did the random episodes in Relicta, because I needed something, that's what I was playing. There was some fairly long pauses in there as I tried to figure out the puzzle that I was doing, right? Which is why I'm always conflicted because I would like to do more puzzle games, but at the same time, oh yeah, we were out there, by the way. At the same time, since like this is more or less a hobby, like I don't get any money for this or anything, right? I just do it because I like to. I do it so that I can share the games that I like playing with whoever decides to watch them. I, but you know, like I said, I like to do that. I like to share the games I like with other people. But at the same time, you know, I don't want to be putting in like I want to like be editing for like an hour as I go through. Like you may notice that my videos have little to no editing in them. I basically chop off the front bit of them, and as sometimes I chop off a little bit at the end if I forget to stop my recording after I say goodbye, you know. But that's more or less it. Other than that, you see
Got it.
everything that I do. Outside of maybe a few instances where like I get lost and need to look something up, or you know, I just get really lost and wander around for too long. Um, because you know I don't want to be putting like an hour's worth of editing into something
Yes.
that I'm not profiting from in any way, right? So you know I don't really so because like if you go back to some of my earlier videos, you'll see now this here is the turret that I was telling you about that you'd have to deal with and the ghouls if you went in through the pipe.
Hurry ho! That's that.
Um, so yeah, like I don't want to like I did do puzzle games there, like I did Cube and that, but when I did those ones, I had a lot more time to like edit and that in between. Or yeah, like I had a lot more time to edit. Here's Raider. This must be maybe Lonnie. I mean, we heard about Lonnie and how they were down here or dealing with the ghouls. So, but yeah, I had a lot more time to edit, and that's like long pauses where I was
Got it.
trying to figure out the puzzle and that, or if I figured out the puzzle and was just like failing at the attempt to do it, you know, I could cut it out. Whereas now I don't have nearly as much time. Lexington is ours. Fuck yeah. Wiped out the ghoul swarm without losing anybody. Jared is setting us up in the big car factory for now. Swept through town again today. Gristle and I each took teams and flushed some of the ghoul stragglers out of a block of apartments. Already got my eye on a nice one at the top of the building. Been wanting a place with a view for a while now. Fast Jared for another turret down here. He says he's working on it, but ain't convinced he ain't just blowing me off. So he can get back to playing with his chems. We need another turret. This pipe access into Lexington has been great for us so far, but if we don't defend it properly, it might as well be an open invitation for anyone looking to get in. Gristle and the boys almost got us killed the other day, drinking down here, making all sorts of noises. A bunch of ghouls didn't want to miss the party and stumbled in through the pipe. Luckily, the boys can hold their liquor and were able to still shoot straight. Still haven't gotten our other turret down here. Jared needs to get his head out of his ass. He's been pouring way too much time and caps into trying to figure out this site thing. When what we need to be doing is securing this place. I'm going to go talk to him. Gristle says I'm just going to make him mad, but someone has to make him see reason. And I mean, we didn't see anything on Jared's terminal to indicate that Lonnie had ever made it to talk to him. So, I mean, we don't know who Lonnie is. Nobody else that we came across had a name. So it's possible that that raider that was dead there is Lonnie. It's also possible that any of the other raiders that we came across were Lonnie. But that is the entirety of the Corvega assembly plant. Now, we've been through everything. Basically, Grognak the Barbarian inside, and that's another exit. That should be, I do believe, the pipe that I showed you before. And I guess we're going to go through it because I can't climb back up there. Well, I can probably jump up there. But yeah, any of them could have been Ronnie. Gristle, in theory, I don't know if we actually saw someone name that, but in theory, that would have been one of the ones at the Museum of Freedom. Oh, actually, you know what? I do believe that we did see him. After you get your power armor, when you jump down and have to fight the Deathclaw, I do believe is when the Gristle guy spawns. So, but yeah, that's it for the Corvega assembly plant. That probably gave us. Yeah, 40 minutes. Like I said, long, big building, lots to do. So yeah, that'll be it for this part. Next week we might start out with a building episode. Uh, if so, we'll obviously have to. Oh yeah, we still have to turn. Whatever. We can turn in the quest next part. So yeah, next part. Currently, now this could change at any point in between now and when I record the next part. But currently, I'm thinking in the next part we start by going to Ten Pines, turn in the quest, get control of the settlement, and then fix it up immediately. That's what I'm feeling right now. That could change in between now and then, but I doubt it. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.